to everyone who clicked on this video. Thank you for doing so. I am going to ask you kindly to click the like button and let me know your thoughts. I was supposed to do a video a while now, but I guess nothing happens before it's time. So we had Yahoo News at an update, new update on the details concerning the rich homie Quan passing. So it says here, Yahoo News. Incident report reveals new details from morning Atlanta rapper passed. Atlanta police have released the initial incident report from the death investigation of Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan. The rapper, whose real name was DeQuantis Lamar, died on Thursday at the age of 34 after his girlfriend found him unresponsive inside their Southwest Atlanta home. An incident report posted Monday by investigators revealed new details from the morning Lamar was found unresponsive. An officer who responded to the home spoke with Lamar's girlfriend and brother. Around 3 a.m., Lamar's brother said he found the rapper asleep on the floor near the kitchen counter. He advised me that it was very unusual because he had food in his mouth. He lifted him up and put him on the sofa, officer wrote in the report. Lamar's girlfriend said she woke up around 6:45 a.m. to get the kids ready for school and noticed that he wasn't in his bedroom. She spotted him asleep on the couch and left to drop the kids off at school. Okay, so I'm going to pause there. Okay, so his brother claimed he made a report to police. Yeah, he saw his brother around 3 a.m. Okay, and I already know, man, we going in. So the fact that we dealing with numbers, we already see a tree right here. The brotherhood that runs the music and entertainment industry, they are satanic and they like to deal with these numbers 3, 6, and 9. So you see the 3 a.m. right there. He said he took him up off the floor. He was sleeping. I don't know if the police had questioned him to find out if he was sure he was sleeping, but according to this, I think he was passed from that time and he had food in his mouth. You just lift him up and put him down on the couch. You know what I mean? It's kind of odd. As his brother even said it was unusual and he had food in his mouth. And I mean, somebody's passed out with food in their mouth, they're susceptible to choking. You know what I mean? And his girlfriend got up at 6:45, got the children ready. She didn't even check if the brother was all right. I mean, that's like almost 4 hours later after his brother took him up off the floor, he claimed. So she went to take the children to school or whatever. She didn't even check. If I'm in the house with my wife, I'm going to let her know, or my girlfriend, I'm going to let her know that, hey, I'm going to take the children out, at least say hi, but she did different. So let's continue reading. When she returned home, she saw the rapper was still asleep and she went back to bed. Okay, asleep. As I said, he was probably passed from that time, from the 3 a.m. time. His brother claimed he took him up. So she told the police she woke up around 11 a.m. to check on Lamar and observed that his body was cold and then called 911. Paramedics rushed him to Graydon Memorial Hospital, where doctors pronounced him dead. Lamar's cause and manner of death are still pending, but investigators do not suspect foul play. The rappers that shot the rap in the hip-hop community, not just in Atlanta, but around the country. In an exclusive interview with Channel 2 Action News, Corey Lamar got emotional as he talked about the impact his son made on hip hop, especially Atlanta's trap music scene. He was a trendsetter, said his father, who worked as his son's manager and business partner. I used to tell him that it's a difference in making songs and making hits. He made hits, and I know that his music will live on forever. Corey Lamar said he was thankful to get a front row seat to all of his son's success, but he was most proud of his son maturing into a loving and caring father of five. We just had a conversation, and he told me, "Dad, I'm getting this parenting thing down now," said Lamar as he fought back tears. It's crazy because this past summer, he had all of his with him for an extended period of time, and he was so happy. So then comes the conflict, and I mean, what we're hearing here, and the initial story which came out as Boozy, they said, tweeted that he heard he had overdosed, or he took some bad perk or pill, some type of pill, might not be perk, but even today before making this video, I saw interview which he did. He said he was taking Molly for 2 years consecutively every day. So I don't know if the brother got off of that, if he wasn't even taking pills, you know what I mean? But we have to be careful out here because it could be one pill away from unaliving. So I would implore anybody to be careful. My advice is not even go there, man. Don't even do anything that would be harmful to your health and your well-being. Feel me? But we already know how the entertainment industry are, as I show a couple of pictures showing Rich Homie Quan and how it goes down. You know what I mean? We know that you have to sign in blood. And of course, the devil will give you a taste of action, what it is like to have money. But then you will have to do some bullshit, or they just take your soul for that matter if you won't comply. So yeah, the only thing I didn't find was Rich Homie Quan doing the one eye symbolism. We already know I didn't do it. It's murder by numbers. Rich Homie Quan's birthday is, and I put it up right here. I haven't seen anything like this on Google, but they claimed in the same feed that Rich Homie Quan's birthday is October 4th, 1989, or October 4th, 1990, okay? Many Google sites claim that he was 33, which is one of the strangest mix-up I've ever seen. But we use 34 as this is what most tubers claim. Okay, so we do the simple math from his age, 34. So we multiply the 3 times 4, and we get 12. And then we add 1 and the 2 and get a 3 there. Remember, we seen if these numbers equate in some way to 3, 6, or 9, which 9 is just an inverted 6 upside down, as below, so above, as above, so below. So his birthday being October 4th, 1989, which we will use, he would have been celebrating his birthday next month in October. We got 10th month, 4th day, 1989. So we add 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 9, which is equal to 32. Multiply the 3 and the 2, and we get a 6. So we're already seeing that in his birth date, there's a 6. And we'll do his death date. We got September 5th, 2024. September being the ninth month. Plus 5, plus 2, plus 2, plus 4 is equal to 22, which is also a master number in the occult or the Freemason. You know that we definitely got something here, man. I don't know if somebody in the house, his brother or his girlfriend. You know what I mean? Because when these people want to take you out, you have a contract with the devil. These people will use money, they'll use their power. They'll have people close to you that you don't even know that they're that sinister, but they'll do things for money. I mean, I heard somebody even mention that it could be a case where his brother and his girlfriend is having some type of relations and they thinking like, yo, let's do that before things even get like exposed, you know what I mean? Maybe it could be a case too where he has like an insurance and his girlfriend is the one who will be, you know what I mean, rocking with the children. I think maybe he have most likely more than one BM's baby mom, but the one that's around him that they claiming that went to sleep and took the children to school and all of that and left the dude on the couch just there laid out. You know what I mean? She's the one around him, so most likely she's the one that would know business and information about him. So maybe it's a case where dude has some insurance money and they'd be like, yeah, let's, you know what I mean? Because both of them stories corroborating. He took him up on the floor, put him on the couch. She saw him on the couch. I mean, that's just weird to just get up and get the children ready. You don't even check on him. You don't even say hi to the children before they go. You know what I mean? But either way, man, God be the judge. I'm just trying to give my opinion. The police say they haven't suspected for foul play, but I do. Because if you're going to lift a man up off the ground, a grown man, that's got to take some effort. Dude didn't wake up nothing like that, and he had food in his mouth. It's just a whole mess. You know what I mean? But what I did go into a bit of Gematria, kind of interesting stuff that I found. So we see here, which homie Quan in Hebrew, Gematria equals 513. And if we add 5, 1, and 3, we get a 9. Flip that upside down, we get a 6, right? And we have English Gematria equals 846. 8 plus 4, 12, plus 6 is 18. 1 plus 8, 9. You got another 9 there. Flip it upside down, we get a 6. Here we got simple Gematria equals 141. You got another 6 there, plain, so it's 666, right? And a lot of these words, if you look them up, trust me, you'll be shocked to find out what some of them mean. I did a little bit of that as well. We see Gematria reset here. Paris Agreement. I should have looked that up, but we saw what happened in Paris just recently. One thing I want you to look into was it Little Peep, I think his name was. Little Kid, Juice World, and a couple of others. They claimed that they were overdosed either on pill or lean or a combination of something like that. And once that's a story, man, there's nothing else that's going to be said about it. There's nothing else that's going to really, that's like a sure shot way for them to just cover up everything. I think something is being covered up, something is on. We see right here as well. Down the bottom becomes hooked on cane. So that's as close as You could get to perks and mollies and all that as close as you can get to pain because it's like really addictive. And at the same time, the effects, man, that thing turn you out, turn you into an idiot. Okay. So I don't know if dude was on that. I would like as well to mention his father said that this summer he had his children, all of them, which as I said, most likely is different baby moms. So he had all of them around him and he was super happy. So I don't think he would have children in the house as well. They would be going to school in the morning, as his girlfriend said. She took them to school and came back, went to sleep, woke up like from 3 to 11 is a full 8 hours later from when his brother took him up. That's when she finally found out that something was wrong. I just think it would be strange for dude to have children in the house and he's on pills and all of that. Most likely the man would love to see his children going out to school. You know what I mean? Or maybe he was. I don't know, man. I'm just feeling like something is not right here. Okay? We see nocturne. There's a definition of nocturne. It says in the Roman Catholic Church, a part of Matins originally said at night. Okay, remember, dude passed during the middle of the night. So here's what Matins are. A Christian service or morning prayer, especially in the Anglican Church. Okay, and it just mentioned the Catholic Church. So it says a service forming part of a traditional divine office of the Western Christian Church, originally said or chanted at or after midnight. And remember, 3 a.m., which his brother took him up, that's prime witching hour. And this is Martin's chanting that is done after midnight from what we see here. As seen again right here. Copy. So what I get from that, you know what I mean? As you will see, it's corroborated somewhere. There's something about AI. Okay, that rappers will benefit from AI somewhere. Neuralink bingo, but from copy I get they could clone your voice. Okay, I'll always mention this that I heard this song Tupac who was dissing Big Sean. He was like F Big Sean, F Dre, F Juice WRLD. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. I heard Tupac saying about these guys who were like children when he was around, really pumping. And my mind, my smarts, my own intuition told me that was some AI generated music that he was doing. So with that, they can copy his voice and still put out music. So you know how me popping something, and that's how it is. I know it might be hard for you to comprehend, but so with that being said, I would implore everyone to do their own research on whatever topic we're discussing on this channel. Don't just take what I say for it, because some of it is my opinion, some of it is factual. You know what I mean? So let's finish up this Gematria. And by the way, the first one on the top of the Gematria list was they, because they got pages on this site that I went to. They got like a lot of pages, right? But I just did like the first 3, screenshot them. And as I said, in the woke world, YouTube and all that, we say they when we talking about like the powers that be, people that run shit. So Yeah, you can let me know if you see any in here that might be of interest, or if you might go in and check the other pages. As I said, I just did like the first 3 pages. I see spaced out right here. Strongholds. They got strongholds, but we can siphon what's going on there. I'm just picking out the interesting ones that I may come across, and I just did a couple of research myself on a couple of the words that I didn't understand. But there's quite a few, man. It's quite a few. You might go in deeper on other pages and find even more interesting stuff. And I would advise you to do so if you're really interested in this type of stuff. And as well, I did go on and did a Gematria on the Quan Devon Taylor Moore. That's his government name. And these are what we came up with. We see says here, and I just realized while looking back over this, it says down here, Hail Trump, King by Divine Right. Wow, that's interesting. We see here again the Illuminati evil love. Underneath that, everybody is replaceable. The Illuminati love is the evil love. We already know that the beast, Satan, Shaitan, gives you what you want, just play on you, right? Here we have Lunar Wave up at the top. I had to skip back to this one, which the lunar waves, I guess, might have something to do with this. Sinusoidal. And I'll give you, that's one of them I looked up. It says here, having the form of a sine curve, a sinusoidal waveform. And it just says lunar wave. And we know that lunar rules through the night. And this topic we're on, the whole situation happened during the night, even though it was early the next morning. But prime witch hours, so it's even better than in the earlier than before 12. So who know? Relating to or involving a hepatic sinusoidal thrombosis. Okay. So we're gonna check the first one, having the form of a sine curve, a sinusoidal wavelength. What is a sine curve? A sine wave, sinusoidal wave, or sinusoid is a periodic wave whose waveform is a trigonometric sine function. In mechanics, has a linear motion over time. Okay? And when I see like this, it just reminds me of like that life machine. First thing that comes to mind, although I know it's a lot of graphs that use this type of, but if you notice, most of them, if not all, they're on the same wavelength. On the top, on the bottom, that's the type of thing that's, I think, most associated with the life machine, or that's what first came to thought. And I'm glad I looked that up as well. So we back on this page, and as I said, on the lunar wave, we have some R word, which is kind of, I don't know if that's really a word, but under that, I'm confirming what I said earlier. It says artists with an S will be able to benefit from AI. Okay? And that's something. So look out for some rich homie Quan new thing dropping, and be cognizant of the fact that it might not even be rich homie Quan doing the music that you're listening and be rocking to. Just know that, especially if we see some bull going on And when I scroll down or the next page, because I just did some screenshots, so I'm not quite certain, but we see right here in the middle about there, it says Tupac's serving Dido, Fillets, and cannibals. Okay. And there we go, connecting the same thing I mentioned earlier with this guy's name. And when I screenshot this night before I did this video, I did not notice that part about Tupac, to be frank and to be honest. I'm just seeing it now that I'm doing the recording. Matter of fact, to be truthful, the recording, I did the recording and I noticed my phone was just going out, or the recorder. Maybe it's a memory on my phone. Maybe it's just the devil trying to play tricks on me. But of course, the devil's a lie. We gotta do what we gotta do. And there it is. We going in. Receive says down here, who is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords? Right? Question. Like we calling out him. Calling him out. You know what I mean? Praises to Yeshua, Jesus, whatever you want to call him. Thank you for his sacrifices and all he has done for us. We standing with him till the end. Okay? Who is the first begotten of the dead? Okay, we're just running through this because I already run the video up a long way, and it is what it is. Y'all not going to see me for a while. Okay? Who knows, bro? Could be out there like Juice WRLD, for instance. I've seen Juice WRLD did a video with Young Thug after Juice WRLD's passing, man. I'm all over the place with it because I just gotta let whatever I see, whatever my intuition speaks, I got whatever the spirit says, I gotta just spill it out. So that Juice WRLD and Young Thug video, man, Juice WRLD been unalive for like 2-3 years, and then boom, a video drops, and nobody's questioning like that's Juice WRLD in the video. So as we see, he says here, y'all not gonna see me for a while, so you might see videos with Quan actually in it. I don't know, clone or the real thing, allegedly. Just my opinion, speaking what I think. And it could be not even Quan himself. It could not even be his music. It could be just his voice. Okay, as we mentioned, we're already moving on. It says there again in the middle there about a great change is on its way. Holy wisdom of Solomon. Alright. A lot of us are then endowed with probably not as much as Solomon, but God is giving us wisdom in these times to discern and the sight to see what is up and to wake others as well. It says here, Jesus never died. I am the cube. Okay. That's the first thing that caught my eye, and I came on this page. It also says work of the devil underneath it. Unbelief with me, angel. Vain worship. Even says blasphemy. Most of these rappers, they be crazy with their words. Awaken now. Trust me, I'm seeing a lot of these that I'm calling out just now. See, it says something about Dark Star as well. It's not wise to blaspheme his name. Stage set by the world. My intuition told me to look up Sub Rosa for some reason, which telling you Jesus connected dots, man, just perfectly. So imagine if I did more research, but trust me, the video would be like an hour long. So Sub Rosa is seen on this page. Literally means under the rose in New Latin. Since ancient times, the rose has often been associated with secrecy. Okay, secrecy. So when you see the rose all over the pictures behind these people, that's what's that about. On this page with Sonosoidal, we see up the top Shaggy. And being a Jamaican, the first thing comes to mind is that Shaggy music, one of his most popular one. It wasn't me. So yeah, nobody's gonna take blame for this shit. I guess, like as I mentioned, it's just gonna be swept under the rug, and we won't hear anything about it after this. We see elixirs. Elixirs, we know what that is. I mean, you can just Google it. What is an elixir? Or go and get your dictionary. You see right here, the Necronomicon. Spirit also told me to look up that one. The Necronomicon is a fictional book of magic. Okay, we going somewhere with this magic. Occult, created by the horror writer H.P. Lovecraft. It is a Greek-sounding word commonly translated as Book of Dead Names. It is pronounced Necronomicon. Right in this line where we have Rich Homie Quan's name, we have frequencies. Okay, we know what the music is used to do most of the time. They use the frequencies in negative ways, to be frank. And we have this word Anakephalaiosisthi. I won't even try and pronounce that word, man, because I did earlier, and that would be a good laugh. So somehow, out of all these words, the Spirit told me to look this one up as well. Okay? And it says, bring together under one head. Okay? The phrase is used to describe what God is up to through Jesus. This is the only place in the Bible where this word occurs. Ana means again. Kapale means head. So whatever that word is, means to bring things together under one head. According to St. Paul, God will refurbish everything, including us. Right? So if I'm to read into what that means for the occult, because we're looking at the occult, right? They people that allegedly probably did this to Rich Homie Quan. They're reversing what God is doing through Jesus, and they're doing or refurbishing, as the word of St. Paul said. God will refurbish everything, including us. So they're cleaning house, refurbishing everything, bringing things under one head. That's just my interpretation of bringing things under one head. NWO. Okay, I don't know if it's safe to say the whole word on YouTube, but I put the word in up. Okay, and I don't want to get misconstrued, okay? We spreading love. We about spreading the word of God and promoting the word of God, man. Without further ado, man, thank you for everyone who's watched the video. Thanks for all the viewers and subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, man, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Give the video a like if it resonates with you or you learned something. Probably you gained some value from the video. Let me know what you think or might know down in the comment section. Okay? And hit the notification bell, share the video. Let somebody else know what's up. Is this got to be the most concise? And I'm going to claim it to be the most precise, conclusive video on this topic. Okay, no one knows what really happened. I think what we already know is what we're gonna get. As I already let you know with other past rappers who they claim died from overdose. And it's a whole conglomerate. So who's to tell? They said Boozy made the first post that he heard he thought he went out from an overdose. As I read from this article in the front from Yahoo News, the update on the situation, they said that there wasn't any conclusive cause of unaliving, but Boozy claimed that. So maybe Boozy even knows something that's going down, or he's just trying to spread that narrative. Who's to tell? He's probably right. Okay. So I won't run it up any longer, man. I love y'all. Thanks for watching the video.